intelliChlor IC40, water status light is red. Why is the water status light red, but the water is warm enough for it to work?
By the water status light, my assumption is you mean the cold water status light.
Is there a cold water status light?
Yeah, there's no water status light.
What about flow? I was wondering if it might be the flow light.
It might be, but she says the water's warm enough to work. So, okay, so if it's a cold water status light that's lit up, then, I mean, is your water cold? If it's below, I think 50 degrees, then I don't think the salt cell will work. I forget what Pentair's cutoff is with the intelliChlor. But if you indeed are higher than that, I would check the flow switch just to see if there's a crack in it where it's because the flow switch, I believe the newer ones do send the temperature rating. So if there's a crack in that, the resistance will be off and it'll think that it's cold. So the flow switch itself may be bad, which may need to be replaced, or there could be an issue with the cell. If you actually mean the flow light is red instead of green, meaning that that's showing there's no flow, same thing, is check the flow switch, see if there's any cracks in it, and see if that'll need replacing. The other thing is, I've had it before where due to the way it was plumbed, the turbulence of the water going through it had actually bent the flow switch in a way that it couldn't create contact to show that there was flow. So I would say, regardless of either issue, you'll want to take a look at the flow switch itself, unscrew that, and do a visible inspection, see if there's any damage that's been done.